everyone, welcome to today's video. I hope you guys are all doing great. It is day 7 of the No Dairy February challenge. If you guys are participating, I hope you are. If you are, please leave in the comments that you're participating and let me know if you have any results or anything like that, any symptoms go away or such like that while doing the challenge. I have not eaten dairy and I don't plan on it for a little while. So, like I've mentioned before, it does affect me like hormonal wise and it does increase my anxiety. So, we're on day 7 with that. Next, I did finally finish this book. I don't agree with some portions of this book, such as fiber is necessary, but it's not necessary. So I don't agree with that portion of this book, but I agree with the overall concept of his viewpoint, right? Eating healthy whole foods. We are sicker than we've ever been. They are making money off of us to be sick, and they keep us sick so they can make money off of us. And there's change coming. It is coming. It's going to come, I think, no matter what. But unfortunately, money talks, money pays bills, money makes this world go around. So if you haven't read this, I recommend reading it. Obviously, as a carnivore, there are going to be some things in there that we don't agree with, but it's very knowledgeable. I really enjoyed it. And yeah. So my next book I am reading is called Rich Dad, Poor Dad. And it's a financial book because that is my path I'm going down. My next little path that I'm going down, I have a lot of little paths, is financial health. And I'll be able to talk to you guys more about that hopefully in the next couple weeks of that journey, because I'm still learning it a little bit. So when I talk to you guys, I want to make sure that I have the proper knowledge and whole viewpoint of that. But that's actually the book I'm reading right now, along with finishing that metabolic. Then the next book I'm going to read is I'm going to finish reading The Big Fat Surprise, because I only got into a few chapters. I never finished it. So there it sits. But that's gonna be my next book after I read Rich Dad Poor Dad. So I'm probably going to start doing like a little book series, I think. I know Nisha's doing that, so I don't know if I want to do it per se because she's doing it. But I'm starting to enjoy reading books more, so I think I'm going to, like, when I get done with the book, I think I'm going to just, like, show you guys, hey, I read this book if you're interested in reading this book. So I don't know. We'll see. Okay, and then, I'm feeling a little bit under the weather this past couple days. I actually took a nap yesterday, and I don't take naps. I took the test, came back negative, so it's not that. I just feel like I probably have a cold or something, which is really strange, but I'm just tired is like kind of like the main thing, and I have some headache stuff going on. But other than that, everything's still fine, still normal, still carnivore. Also, I will post the little link to, it's over on this side. I believe it pops up on YouTube right here, of the interview I did with Miss Emily Penton. That was really awesome to get to sit down and talk with her. I plan on doing that again just because we have become closer with the financial journey that I am embarking on. It's also with her. So we have become pretty close, and we've realized how much stuff we have in common. So I plan on doing that interview again with her as well. Maybe I can convince her to come onto my channel and do a live, but we'll see what happens in the future. I do have quite a few new followers, so welcome to my channel. I am a normal human being that does carnivore. I love my platform that I do because I try to be a normal person, going through walks of life, struggles, excitement, camping, outdoorsy. I work full time, just a normal everyday person that you see on the street. Yes, I'm going to school and getting my bachelor's in nutrition. However, I'm going to use that to coach nutrition for basically the keto, ketovore, carnivore, and lion diet lifestyle platforms. I will not become an official nutritionist and get paid that way because I can't practice what I feel is most important, and which is the carnivore lifestyle. I cannot practice that in a nutrition environment because you're not allowed to. They frown upon it. So I still wanted the education and the credibility that falls under that, and hence why I went ahead and went back to school to get that degree. I graduate, cross your finger, in May. I'm in the middle, halfway through my. I have these two classes, and I have one left that starts in March and ends in May, and that's my capstone. So that's my last class. So I will be done at the end of May with my nutrition degree. Mainly, I got that to have a little bit of credibility, and I find it very important because our nutritional education platform is so outdated that I think it's going to take people like me, along with the doctors that are promoting this lifestyle, to make the change. And we are making a change. It's slowly but surely becoming a, a, a thing for people now, right? The carnivore lifestyle is really getting out there to everybody, and people are really starting to um, see how everybody's doing and how everybody has improved their lives. And so it's becoming more and more important. And we are also going to probably end up this way anyway here in the next, I think, 16 years from what I calculated. According to the book Metabolic, we're going to be to the point where we can't feed everybody anymore, all this processed junk, and we're actually going to revert back to famine days. And so that's why he mentions that it's basically inevitable that we're going to make people lose weight, period, dot, because we're just not going to have the farmland, or our soil's not going to be nutritious enough. We're not going to be able to afford to feed people, and so forth and so forth. Metabolic disease just gets worse and worse, right? Before it all collapses. So it's a big, huge picture. But, anyways, I want to use my nutrition degree for the better, and I want to promote my lifestyle, and I want to be able to do it legitimately and credibly. And so that's what I plan on doing with my nutrition degree. Is I plan on doing one-on-one coaching. So if you guys are interested in that, let me know in the comments below too, because I can kind of get that going and set up. That way I kind of know what platform I'm going to need to use and utilize and pay for, and so forth and so forth, and stuff like that. So if you guys would be interested in coaching and having me be your personal cheerleader, let me know in the comments below, because I am open to that as well. So I am working on that, and I have been a carnivore for almost 16 months. February 13th will be 16 months since me and my husband have been carnivores, and we love it. And we have both found that even if we veer off, per se, it's more like if we get jerky with something in it that we didn't see or they didn't list, we get pain, joint pain, and stuff like that. Um, we don't feel good. So for us, we don't veer off the carnivore lifestyle. For one, we feel too dang good to veer off from it. Two, when we do, even if it's something simple, we don't feel good and we don't like it. We don't like not feeling good, and we love how we feel. I personally love the gains in the gym that I get. If you follow me on Instagram, Carnivore Lady 208, I post my pictures from the gym on there. So the gains from the gym for me are amazing. Just I feel so much younger. I can get out of the car easier. We ride dirt bikes now, like never in a million years would I think I'd be 37 riding a dang dirt bike. We go camping a lot. We go skiing a lot. I'm always outside doing yard work, working out. Like we're very active people, and so this carnivore lifestyle just fits us because we started prior to this starting not we weren't being as active as we normally were because we're getting old, right? That's what happens when you get old. No, that's what happens when you eat processed food and you get sick and you start becoming sick, right? So processed food doesn't hit you till later in life usually, but we're seeing it more now in kids because that's a lot of times what kids are fed are processed foods because for lots of reasons. One of the reasons is we're a busy society, right? Work, 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 and we can't afford to live. We're working 2 to 3 jobs just to make ends meet at home. We're not home, so our kids are eating. Here's microwave meals, guys, because I have to work 2 jobs just to make sure you guys have a place to come home to, right? So society's broken in a lot of aspects, and unfortunately, that also wreaks havoc on our health, unfortunately. So we need to speak up and start addressing these changes and making them change things. And one way to do that is to not buy processed foods. A lot of processed foods. Like I still eat hot dogs and those processed. I can make my own, but I'm not about that yet. Okay. I have too busy of life right now to figure out how to make my own dang hot dogs. But I make my own lunch meat now, and it's delicious. I have a video on that too. But you have to start speaking up and being the change. If you start, someone else will follow you, and so forth and so forth and so forth and so forth. And we make this big huge change one person at a time, and it's working. People are almost every single day transitioning over to some form of the ketogenic diet, either being whole foods keto, ketovore, carnivore, lion diet, because they are seeing somebody else they love, know, succeed, and have all these great results. So they're like, hey, why don't I try it? Why not? And they try it and they realize, oh my God, I feel so great. I feel amazing, but I don't want to eat always meat. Okay, so I'm going to add some stuff in. And they realize they don't like that. Their body doesn't like that, so they take it out. Like, I think it's a fun little experiment because you realize how many things affect your life. And over processed food, junk food, really affects you really bad. So I think it's kind of fun to figure out what you can and can't have. And yeah, I really enjoy it. I've never had a problem eating meat. So I really enjoy it. I mean, there's some foods I sometimes miss. Like I sometimes miss peanut butter, but peanuts are bad for you because they grow on the ground, they grow mold. Um, so you're not supposed to eat them. So I don't even give in. I'm like, no, brain, shut up. You don't need no dang peanut butter, girlfriend. Um, like I've tried adding cashews back in. Didn't work. My gut was like, nope, girlfriend, you're not eating those. I was in the potty and it hurt to go number 2. So there's out. And then I was like, well, let me try pistachios. Nope. They caused me to have sinus flare ups and caused my head to feel all stuffy and weird. So no pistachios for me either. So I've tried to add, certain things back in, but it doesn't work. I can't even add dairy back in because I know when I do, I'm going to have an anxiety spike in the next couple days if I add dairy back in. So, and no, I haven't tried raw dairy, and I'm honestly not really interested in it because I don't want to go through the anxiety attacks. If you guys ever had an anxiety attack, they're not fun, and I don't want to experience them. So I'm not even willing to honestly try raw dairy. I'm still a little bit on the fence, but I really am like, do I really want to put myself through that just to experiment with raw dairy? I don't know. But so, anyways, there's your guys' weekly checkup. Comment below if you're doing the No Dairy February. Let me know how that's going. Also, comment below if you are possibly interested in one-on-one coaching sessions with me, and that way I can get that all started up and running. And just comment below, let me know how you're doing. If this is your first time on my channel, like one of your first few videos, comment below what you would like to see more of. A lot of times on my weekly check-in, this is what I do. I just kind of give you what has happened within the week and how everything is going. And then usually my other video or 2 videos throughout the week, I do something different. But I haven't had time lately to do some research on a couple things. I'm hoping I will in the next couple, like next week, I'll have time to do another video of an educational thing. So, but yeah, so leave your comments below. I love hearing from you guys. But that's all I have for you guys. And like always, don't forget that like button. Make sure you check out that join button. Make sure you subscribe, and I'll see you guys soon.